Welcome back to another Warframe video, and today we're going to take a look at Excalibur Umbra. Now, Excalibur Umbra I definitely do love. I have not played with Excalibur Umbra for a while, but man, just getting back into him just makes, it feels so good, especially with the steel path going around, or going on, I should say. It's so fun to bring him to the steel path because obviously the Exalted Umbra blade is just fun to play with. And I know there's a lot of noobs out there, and I don't mean to saying this to be mean, but there's a lot of players out there who are low level and I see them all the time bring Excalibur Umbra, so I definitely want to make a build for them, for new players that are coming in and enjoying Excalibur, the new Excalibur Umbra, since Excalibur Prime does not exist to console, only for PC. So anyways, I wanted to bring you guys a Excalibur Umbra build. Now, Excalibur Umbra, I have to say, yes, one of the amazing first Warframes ever come out, and obviously Excalibur was the first one, not Excalibur Umbra, but the new Excalibur Umbra is way better, so I definitely say, man, you have to go get him. First thing you have to do is sacrifice quest, and then you'll be able to get him and the Skajati. So anyways, in this build I do have a lot of things that new players gonna have to get. And first thing is the Umbra formas. All right, Umbra formas are a big thing in this build. All right, so I definitely do have 3 Umbra formas on my Excalibur build. All right, because obviously this is the new thing coming into Excalibur Umbra sacrifice quest with all the new Umbra formas that they have placed in, and the Umbra polarities. So you're gonna need Umbra polarities to make this build really work, and that's what it requires. So yeah, it's just a lot of Umbra's formas you're gonna have to pick up, so but hopefully obviously Steel Path Teshin has those Umbra formas now. For this week he has the Umbra formas, so you guys can go pick that up. All right, but it'll take a while for it to rotate and to get those Umbra formas. All right, they're very tough. Hopefully when Nightwave Act Intermission 3 ends, with something, and then bring us back, a new Nightwave, then hopefully Umbra formas will be in there and you guys can get those, up for grabs. So anyways, another thing is important in this build is obviously the augment. All right, the augment for Excalibur is called the Chrome Blade or something like that, right? Chrome Blade. All right, Chrome Blade is the element effects for Excalibur. So whatever color you have for your energy color, that energy color would do either fire, red is for fire, pink as well, green is for toxin, blue is for electricity, and black is for ice. And that's all the elements you need to know. So whatever element you want to put on your Excalibur, you can with these elements. All right, and it'll do more damage. That's the importance, is to do more damage. So let's go ahead and take a look at my Excalibur Umbra. Here's my Excalibur Umbra build. All right, I have 3 Umbra polarities in here. Like I said, you can get the Umbra forma from Teshin at the Steel Path Honors, 150 Steel Essence for that. And the next one I have is the Eternal War. All right, for Valkyr's War Cry. All right, that's the helmet system right there. That's the replacement for the first ability, which is slash dash. All right, next thing that I have is the Steel Charge. All right, so this is the aura mod. All right, I'd rather have, I guess, 60% more melee damage than just using the growing power aura, which is the every time you get a status effect, it increases the ability strength by 25%. So I don't really understand why I'm using that, so I just had to switch that out for that. But obviously, as you see, you can switch that out for Steel Charge, whatever you want to do. It all goes on you. All right, whatever you want to do, you can switch that out for whatever you want. All right, Arcane Energize is for increasing more energy pickup. All right, so it adds on 200 more percent on energy. All right, so you can get more energy when you pick up energy orbs. All right, and then Arcane Fury is just to increase more melee damage. All right, so that's another good thing about that. So I feel like that's what makes this build really good, because it does more melee damage, and that's obviously the focus on this. All right, and Warcry is also another focus. And when it comes to Eternal War, every time you get a kill, we keep going up on our duration for Warcry. So that makes it even easier, more attack speed, so we can go crazy with the Umbra Exalted blade. So speaking about that, here is the build for the Umbra Exalted blade. For the Exalted Umbra blade build, I only had one build set up, and that is because that the fact that you can switch out any element you want for the build, like viral over corrosive or corrosive over viral. You can do anything you want. That wasn't just the main focus. The main focus was for this build is to have lifesteal, and lifesteal obviously brings back the health when you take damage, all right, when you kill an enemy. So that's where I really wanted to focus on, is bringing this build more health and trying to get that health back up whenever you use this in the steel path. And that's where obviously it plays a huge part in using this in this steel path, because if you guys want to solo anything with Excalibur Umbra, you know, have fun with him, playing around with him, all right, that's where that plays a huge part. Warcry plays a huge part because obviously more speeds with the Berserker in there. It's just all about the speed in there. So that's what I really love about this build. More speed and more melee damage to the Exalted Umbra blade build. Alright, one thing I'm gonna add is that not only just you can do that with the melee damage, Cedo also, you know, has been added in the game, and since that's been another main focus for people that want more damage into like melee builds and stuff, Cedo plays a huge part as well. You know, using the second alternate fire mode, alright, where it just shoots at a disc that has different elements effects, you know, on it, and I've seen it. But yeah, it does more damage. It opens up to more damage, and that's the whole point of using Cedo. So you can obviously use that. Now, I did have a recorded part to that, but I'm not going to put it in this build because I feel like the build is perfect. I feel like you don't need Cedo, but I was just putting it out there for you guys that want to use Cedo for Excalibur Umbra, whatever it is that you want to use. So I don't really care. Go ahead. So, but that's why I didn't put it here, because I feel like the build is already perfect. Take the build as it is. Anyways, that is my build for Excalibur Umbra. If you guys did like it, please let me know in the comments below, and let me know in the comments below what do you think about Excalibur Umbra. This is one of my favorite Warframes that, honestly, using melee for, like, you know, just melee purposes, he's one of the go-to Warframes I would definitely use just to have fun, you know, playing around with the Exalted blade. All right, it does hella damage, crazy damage, and insane. So that's one of the Warframes that I would definitely look up to. So anyways, especially for the noobs, you know, again, sorry, not an insult to you guys, but I know you guys love using Excalibur because he's literally the first Warframe to pick when it comes to playing this game. That was my my Warframe that I first picked when I started playing this game. He's a lot of fun, you know, you can't lie about that. So anyways, that is all for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure you leave a like, and make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also, share this video if you have people, or people do need to see this build because they love Excalibur Umbra, especially, like I said, for new players. Please go share this video if someone's definitely looking for a Excalibur build, and this applies to every Excalibur in the game, even the original one. So make sure you guys share this video for me. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. That is all. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.